Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Presumptive Democratic nominee Kamala Harris is meeting today with top contenders to be her running mate. According to multiple sources familiar with the plans, it comes as a new CBS poll shows she has a 1-point edge nationally and is tied with former President Donald Trump across the collective battleground states. Natalie Brand reports from Washington, D.C.
New CBS News polling shows the percentage of Democrats who say they'll definitely vote has now risen to its highest point this year, with Vice President Kamala Harris improving enthusiasm among Black voters and younger voters, data points that have tightened the race.
I'm seeing the coalitions building. I'm seeing that people from all backgrounds are interested in her.
The new poll shows Harris is leading on the question of cognitive health and among women voters, while former President Trump still maintains a sizable lead with voters who say they'll be financially better off with him and that his policies will decrease border crossings.
The economy, the border, we've got bigger issues to worry about, and I think that's what he's focusing on.
CBS News has confirmed Harris' scheduled meeting Sunday with some of the top candidates for the VP position, including Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
I think that there are people out there who have been Republicans but are not in favor of Trump and would look for an alternative, and I think by making a good choice there, I think that could help those people to come over and vote for Kamala Harris.
Harris is expected to name her running mate by Tuesday, ahead of a 7-state battleground tour. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Harris's 1-point edge nationally in the CBS poll stands in contrast to President Biden's numbers. He was down 5 points nationally when he exited the race. Vice President Kamala Harris will be making a stop in Eau Claire as part of a battleground tour. Harris will be accompanied by her running mate, who has not been announced yet. Wisconsin is just one stop on Harris's tour. She will also visit Detroit, Savannah, Georgia, and Las Vegas. Her visit to Eau Claire is scheduled for August 7th. And Nicole, there could be a slight chance of some showers here today and tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a chance for some rain going all the way through tonight into Tuesday morning, so it's definitely going to be a very wet start to the week, but after that we're going to have very pleasant weather to end the week. Right now we're sitting at 88 in La Crosse, a very stark difference from the southern part of our viewing area all the way up to Ladysmith with 78 up to the north, and then even seeing some 90s out here. So definitely a lot of variety in our temperatures today. A nice August day for most of us, 88 as we get into the evening in La Crosse, getting down into the 70s with some increasing cloud cover as we get through the evening. A little bit cooler up in Eau Claire as usual, 82 right now, and then again getting down into those lower 70s as we get into the evening. Now we do have a chance for some isolated thunderstorms going into the evening tonight. We can see some thunderstorms popping up primarily south of I-90 here around 9 p.m. Those will continue to move out of the area, being clear by around midnight, but then we can see a big swath of rain starting to come in from Minnesota, and that's going to be our primary weather for our tomorrow. We do have an alert day out now for most of Monday, with that primary risk being for those heavy rain amounts that we're expecting to see, and then also a slight chance for some stronger storms going into the evening. But I'll be able to break down all of this as we get into the next forecast, because there is going to be a lot going on.
Sounds good. Nicole, thank you for that. Today was the 8th annual Day at the Lake at Swarthought Park in West Salem. The event gave law enforcement agencies the opportunity to unite with local youth by taking them on a one-on-one fishing adventure on the lake. The Sarah Rose Hogum Foundation hosted the event. The foundation promotes violence awareness and prevention by connecting children and community members. The foundation was started after Sarah Hogum's life was taken in 2012.
Today we are here honoring Sarah, my daughter. We are celebrating her life. She had such a zest for life. We have a motto with the Sarah Rose Hogum Foundation. It's live Sarah style, bring out the best in others.
Over 100 kids and 15 law enforcement agencies participated. The event also included yard games, scavenger hunts, and grill masters. The Big Lots in La Crosse and Menomonee Falls are closing their doors. Big Lots is closing more than 30 locations in the United States. This comes after the company faced a significant financial loss of $205 million in the first half of 2024. CEO Bruce Thorn says that the company experienced a significant decline in sales due to reduced consumer spending. Valley View Mall in La Crosse is closed. This Thursday, the mall posted on their doors that the mall would be closed due to maintenance issues. News 8 received an anonymous tip regarding the mall's closure. The tipster says there is yet to be word on when it will open again. Several stores remain open, including JCPenney, Barnes & Noble, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. To get the latest updates on the mall closure, you can visit the Valley View Mall's Facebook page. Bad news for movie enthusiasts. Summer movie flops have resulted in AMC theaters to drop in revenue. Stay with us. That's up next.
They don't clock out at 5 or care if it's the weekend. That means week working too.
So when Eric Hovde says that farmers don't work hard, that pisses me off.
Think of farming. Look at the old physical toil that it would take on your body. Now you're largely driving around a tractor.
A California banker criticizing Wisconsin farmers for not working hard? We know what that is.
Eric Hovde, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
Improving your home, improving your life with quality for less. Don't be fooled by free installation or buy this and get that free. Be assured this baloney is the road sign to high prices. Discover what thousands of your friends and neighbors have for over 30 years. The best price today and every day on windows and doors, bathrooms and kitchens, siding and gutters, sunrooms, decks, and pergolas. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse, since 1989.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Heading out for a day at the beach or a weekend in the mountains. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HR-V or turn heads in the sporty Civic. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I had to start engineering my own arch support. So I got that, then I put this in there, this one. Finally, before I added another one of these in, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. And if I'd have just gone to Good Feet, I'd have been better off in the first place.
Good Feet arch supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Summer movie flops led to a deep drop in revenue for the AMC theaters. The theater chain's revenue fell almost 24% during the 3-month period ending in June. It went from $1.35 billion this time last year to just a little over $1 billion this year. Poor performance of films like Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and The Fall Guy is one of the reasons for the deep drop in revenue. But there is hope ahead for the giant movie chain. Sequels to Gladiator and Joker, as well as Wicked, are projected to bring in huge numbers. Rapper, actor, and entertainment star Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is teaming up with Lionsgate to launch a free ad-supported channel. It's going to be called 50 Cent Action. The channel will feature action-packed content from the Lionsgate library, such as the original Power series, which featured Jackson. The studio and Jackson will work together to promote and curate the channel. Lionsgate has a roster of nearly 24 so-called FAST channels that it's launched overall. FAST stands for Free Ad-Supported Television. Berkshire Hathaway has slashed its stake in tech giant Apple by nearly 50%. That's according to the company's quarter earnings report released Saturday. Berkshire Hathaway disclosed its holdings in Apple were valued at more than $84 billion at the end of the quarter, dropping from 790 million shares to 400 million shares. Sharp sell-off is notable for CEO Warren Buffett, who is known for holding onto stocks for long periods of time. Before you go to sleep tonight, you should check your mattress pad. Avocado Mattress is recalling over 55,000 of its organic cotton mattress pads due to a fire hazard. The recall includes all sizes from twin to California king and were sold in both a standard pocket and deep pocket version. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, the recalled mattress pads violate mandatory federal flammability regulation for mattress pads, posing a fire hazard. They were sold at avocado stores nationwide and online from January 2019 through March of this year. No injuries have been reported. However, consumers are being told they should stop using them immediately and contact the company for a free replacement mattress pad. The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is back a decade later.
And we're going to have a busy weather day tomorrow with a lot of heavy rain and the chance for some stronger storms in the evening. I'll break it all down coming right up.
Cooley Bank Mortgage, your local lender for over 60 years. Cooley Bank offers a variety of home mortgage options, including home equity loans, new construction loans, and loans for investment properties. Visit our website to apply and get started with a local lender today. Cooley Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We've all seen these ads by Senator Baldwin attacking me. She's lying to you. But that's what career politicians do when they get in trouble. The truth? I was born and live in Wisconsin. I've never run a nursing home, and of course I believe seniors should vote. The false attacks are going to keep coming because she has nothing to run on. Her record has failed us on inflation, the border, and crime. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message for this reason. It's time for change.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Get up to $7,400 in total savings on a new 2024 Ford F-150, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
The Pro Pulling League is coming back to the Hillsboro Fireman's Park again August 9th and 10th. It's time for the annual tradition known as the Hillsboro Charity Tractor Pull. 8 great PPL classes are competing over 3 sessions, including Pro Stock tractors, Super Modified tractors, mini rods, and more. Friday starts at 7 p.m. and Saturday has 2 sessions, noon and 6 p.m. Camping's available and tickets are just $25. Kids are free. Don't miss it.
At Cooley Bank, we believe in the power of local banking. Here, you can expect tailored service, local expertise, and a commitment to helping our communities thrive. Experience the difference of local banking today, because a deposit here is an investment here. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
The Ice Bucket Challenge celebrates 10 years of raising awareness for ALS and a risk factor expectant mothers should know about. CBS Natalie Brand has a look at the week's top health stories.
A study in JAMA Pediatrics suggests maternal obesity should be added to the list of known risk factors for sudden, unexpected infant death. Researchers looking at data from the National Center for Health Statistics found infants born to mothers with obesity had a higher risk of sudden, unexpected infant death than those born to mothers with normal body mass index. The risk increased with the severity of obesity. Breakthrough new research in DNA repair could help create better cancer treatments in the future. Researchers at the UK's Medical Research Council say they've identified how DNA can repair itself from environmental damage like sun exposure, alcohol use, smoking, and pollution. The discovery could help make cancer drugs more effective, especially against cancers that are chemotherapy resistant. And the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is back. The family of Peter Freites organized the event at Boston's Fenway Park 10 years after Freites, who had the neurodegenerative disease, created the fundraiser to find a cure. Freites died in 2019. The family says the campaign helped raise more than $200 million and led to an additional $1 billion in research funding. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Well, it appears that the warm weather will wash away tomorrow due to some chances of rain. And with that, let's send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicki for a check on our weekend weather forecast.
Yeah, Michael, that's honestly the perfect way to describe our weather for tomorrow. Now, our main risk for this alert day that we've issued is going to be that heavy rain chance. Now, I guarantee almost everyone in our viewing area is going to see some amount of rain tomorrow. That's how much rain we're expecting to enter into the area. Now, we do have a slighter chance of some stronger storms as we get into those later evening hours tomorrow, but let's break it down a little bit more. This heavy rain risk, it's primarily going to be along the I-94 corridor, but again, most everyone should be seeing some sort of rain shower tomorrow. This is going to be mainly an full day event with those showers coming in the late morning and going all the way through Monday evening. So we have a lot of rain on the way, expecting amounts anywhere between 1 to 3 inches for most of the viewing area, although especially near I-94 we could be seeing localized areas of 3 inches or more. So there's definitely going to be a lot of water in the air tomorrow, a lot of chances for some rain. Again, this is going to be an all-day event, so most everybody should see some showers. Now, we do have that chance for some stronger storms later in the evening. This is going to be our secondary risk, as the confidence in it isn't as high as we are with those heavy rain amounts, but we're expecting some storms to form near and around I-90 later in the evening, mainly after 9 p.m. And then the main risk with this is going to be your hail and damaging winds. Now, again, the chance for those severe storms aren't nearly as set in stone as these heavy rain risks. All the ingredients so far have built up for those storms to be there, but we aren't exactly sure in the timing and location yet, and that can change a lot of how the severity or the strength of those storms can be. So this is still a changing situation. Make sure you have your way to get your weather notifications, especially as we get into tomorrow, so we can keep all of you updated. Here we have our sky tracker to break it all down a little bit more. Starting to see some showers entering the Minnesota region by Monday morning, getting over with a couple more scattered showers in La Crosse area as we get into the late AM hours, except as we can see, once we get to noon into the afternoon hours, we'll see a large swath of rain start to come over. And this is the whole reason why we're expecting those heavy rain amounts. Usually we're getting them from some strong storms that pass through really quickly, but tomorrow the main risk is just going to be a lot of rain that lingers for a long amount of time. As we can see, even going through to 6 p.m., there's still rain, especially along I-94. And then as we get into those evening hours, we can start to see some of those stronger storms start to form. Again, mainly along and near I-90, with a chance of some of them being a little bit more north. Now, we do have a slight risk for those stronger storms as we get into the evening tomorrow, a 2 out of 5 risk. This is mainly going to be, again, for those stronger storms tomorrow along I-90. This isn't accounting for those heavy rain amounts, although that's what we're deeming the primary threat for tomorrow, especially because those stronger storms are still up in the air on where and when they could be occurring. For our rain tracker here, as we get into those morning hours, a couple scattered chances again to the south with that initial small wave of precipitation coming through. And then as we get into those evening hours, we'll see that large swath passing through, giving places like Eau Claire anywhere between 2 and 3 inches, and then some more localized areas closer to 3 inches or more of rain. So it's definitely going to be giving most of us a good dusting. But this really is our primary rain chance for the next week. Apart from a few chances for some sprinkles rolling in later in the week, there really is not a whole lot of rain chances after we have this tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful week afterwards. Tonight, a little bit warmer with some cloud cover again. And then tomorrow, with all that rain and all that cloud cover, it's going to be much cooler than we've experienced, with highs sitting primarily in the low 80s with a couple upper 70s out there. And then again, after tomorrow, after all that rain and some of those stronger storms, we're going to have highs dip a little bit below normal, staying in the upper 70s. Very mild and somewhat dry week ahead. So we just got to get through tomorrow.
Weather's kind of been a little bit everywhere lately. Warm,
that summer
cool.
weather, yep. We're getting into that transition season, so it starts to get a little crazy.
Can't complain, right?
No, you can't.
Nicole, thank you. Coming up in sports, scores from another day of State Legion action for a few remaining area teams. Plus, the Brewers look to put a stop to their woes against the NL East. Jacob's up next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
A lot has changed since the Overhead Door Company installed its first door in 1921. One thing that hasn't? Our commitment to quality. We set the standard a century ago with the first motorized garage door, and we have not stopped innovating since. Today, you can build your dream door with the DoorView app. And with the OHD Anywhere app, you can control your new door from anywhere. So next time you need a repair or replacement for your garage door, look for the red ribbon and trust 100 years of experience Overhead Door Company.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
Welcome to the party. We all make this show together. You guys, this is our show. You just never know who you're gonna meet here. Let's make everyone's day a little brighter.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8. Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, the Brewers have had some struggles with teams that, frankly, have not been very good this season. They were looking to pick up a series win at Nationals Park earlier today. Early on in this one, Milwaukee gets behind the 8 ball. This guy absolutely mashing Brewer pitching this weekend. Luis Garcia Jr. goes big fly to deep center. He went 8 for 12 in the weekend set. Then pick things up in the 6th. Bases loaded for James Wood. He pokes one out to shallow left. Jackson Chourio lays out for it, but the ball gets down and rolls for a while. All the runners score, and Wood ends up with a triple. Nats go up by 4. Not a good day for the Brewers bats. In the 8th, Gary Sanchez sends out a 2-run blast, but it was too little, too late as Milwaukee drops their 3rd straight series, and they're back in action Tuesday in Atlanta. Minnesota looking to bring the brooms out against the White Sox. First inning, Jose Miranda smokes one back up the middle. 106 off the bat for that one. The Twins first baseman bringing in a run there. The next inning, a couple guys on for Royce Lewis. He puts a good swing on that pitch, and we call that an Oppo Taco in the biz. That chases Chris Flexen and makes it 7-0. Chicago looking to make some noise in the 6th as Luis Robert Jr. gives this pitch a ride, but Byron Buxton is out there in center, and he makes the sensational catch crashing into the wall to get the Twins out of the inning. Away team would battle back in this one, but here is the dagger. Willie Castro brings in 2 with a single, and the streak continues for those White Sox. Now 20 losses in a row. Got some scores to pass along from Legion State play today. Westby Coon Valley season comes to an end at the hands of Stratford in walk-off fashion. In AA action, after fending off Fort Atkinson yesterday, the West Salem Post 51 team comes up short against Medford. That game, 11-inning marathon. Luke Baginski pitched a touch over 9, and Chris Calico had 3 hits in that one. And in softball action, 2 of our teams matched up for a chance to go play unbeaten Fall Creek. Arcadia Post 17 got the better of Viroqua Post 138. So Arcadia Katie would advance, needing to beat Fall Creek twice to win the whole thing, but the girls from post 17 fell to post 376. But still, a second place finish in their first year of Legion Ball. Very impressive ladies. And how about 60,887 strong yesterday at Packers Family Night? This is crazy to have that many fans show up to a practice. Plus, U.S. are now tied with China for most gold medals through 9 days at the Olympics. And if you didn't catch that finish in the men's 100-meter dash, I suggest you go check that one out. That'll do it for sports. We'll wrap things up after this.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Are you finding bathing and bathroom business has gotten more difficult? Bad hips, bad knees can pose a problem. Just getting up and down can be risky. There is a simple, affordable solution. In just a day or two, you can have a beautiful new walk-in shower, safe and easy to care for with grab bars, a handheld shower, and a seat if you like. Set an appointment with one of our designers to plan your new bath. Better products at lower prices because we care. The Board Store.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment. So all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Just one last reminder that we do have that alert day for most of the day, Monday, mainly in those evening hours, though, with that primary threat being those heavy rain chances. But after that, it's going to be a beautiful beginning of August week, just a little bit above average. But I could really get used to this weather, guys. What do you think?
I'll take it. Yeah, I haven't needed that umbrella for a while, right?
I'm a huge fan of the fall. Fall any day over summer. It's good.
I like the rainy days.
Yeah, of course. Well, we want to thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. We'll see you right here at 10.